If you live in the U.S., what does $1,500 a month for rent get you? Because in Conkal, which is right outside of Mérida, Mexico, things can be quite different. Today, I'm not just showing you a house. I want to help you picture what everyday life would look like if you lived here. We'll take a quick peek at the house, and then we're going to get out. We're going to find out where to buy coffee, what our fitness options are, where to buy groceries, run errands, and then I'll give you my honest opinion on the neighborhood and tell you who I think this is best suited for. This rents for about $1,500 USD, and it comes with 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a private pool. The kitchen is modern, the house is clean and spacious, and more importantly, it is move-in ready because this house is fully furnished. All you have to do is drop your bags and live your life. All right, let's go check out the neighborhood. First thing I always look for is a coffee shop. And sure, you can make coffee at home, but every neighborhood has that place that you just seem to visit again and again. And who doesn't like a nice coffee shop? If you're into fitness, you're not getting ready to give up on that routine because I understand how important that is. So let's look and see what our fitness options are. Having a gym nearby or even just a place that makes you want to stay active can make a huge difference in your regular life and how you settle in. So here are some options in the area. When I'm out exploring a neighborhood for you, this is where I spend the most of my time because this is where your life is actually going to happen daily. So we need to know, where are you going to buy groceries? Where's the closest pharmacy? If you have a pet, where's the vet? So where can you just grab dinner on your way home? So you need to know all of these things, and I find them out for you. Take a look at what you have that's really close by. As you can see, Conkal gives you a nice balance. It has a quieter feel of living just outside the city, but you're still within a reasonable drive to places that most people visit every single week. Whether it's grocery shopping, running errands, grabbing a meal, or taking care of everyday necessities, you are not isolated. This is probably my favorite part. What is the vibe like here? Because every town has its own personality, its own rhythm, whether it's busy and energetic or kind of chilled out and there's no need to rush. And those two factors alone could be the difference between you feeling completely disoriented in a neighborhood versus feeling right at home. And to me, Conkal definitely falls into the second category. It's peaceful without feeling disconnected. The type of place that you could settle into a routine and not feel like you're constantly having to be on the go. Okay, so how would I score Conkal? All right, so for the home itself, I would get a 9 out of 10. Why? Because the home, it's beautiful, it's spacious, it has its own private land around it, a private pool, it's modern, updated, and clean, and it's fully furnished. So literally land and live. For coffee and fitness, I give both of those an 8 out of 10 because they do have some good solid options for both. Everyday living, I'll give an 8 out of 5 by 10 because as you saw on the map, you have everything that you need right there within minutes from that home. The area vibe, I would definitely give it a 9 out of 10. Like I said, it is not a sleepy town, but it's not grind, hustle, bustle either. It is a sweet balance of I have action, but I also have peace, and I love that. All right, for the value for money, I gave it a 9.5 out of 10 because it's $1,500 a month, and look at what you get. look at the area, look at all of the amenities. So yes, that is great value for $1,500 a month. So overall, once I added all that up, that's an 8.8 out of 10, which is, I think, is really great. That's pretty close to perfection. Now, who is Conkal for? All right, if I were describing this for someone leaving the US, I would say this community is a great fit for someone who wants a little more space, a more peaceful, quiet lifestyle, and who doesn't mind driving a little bit to run daily errands. Now, if you're someone that's in the nightlife and want it right outside your door, just a few steps away, this probably wouldn't be the neighborhood for you. But if your idea is coming home to a peaceful environment at the end of the day, then Conkal might be something you consider. Now, if this home or neighborhood isn't for you, that's totally fine. Moving abroad isn't about finding a beautiful home, and it isn't about luck. It's about knowing what actually fits your life. And that's what we're going to find out together. So I'll see you in the next video.